In this video I am reviewing Supercilium Brow Henna. Supercilium is 88% natural henna, is cruelty-free and made of the finest selected henna from India. Brow henna can take 5 to 20 minutes to develop, and it leaves a stain on the skin for up to 14 days. In the kit which I'm reviewing, there is 5 different colours. There is blonde for light skin tones, golden brown, which is good for honey blonde and warm blonde types, light brown for blondes and brunettes, medium brown for brunettes and Mediterranean types, and dark brown for Mediterranean skin tones and darker. When you mix the brow powder and the rose water tonic together, you do end up with a type of paste-like mixture. In the kit there is a little spoon scoop, and you scoop out 1 scoop of brow henna powder. Then you add anywhere between 15 to 25 drops of the rose water tonic. For myself, I noticed when I added 25 drops to a mixture, the paste became too runny. Even though you wait 5 minutes after mixing the mixture up, it does thicken. I found 15 to 20 drops was just the right amount to get the right consistency of the henna paste for me. I wanted to see what the shades look like, so I tested this on my arm. Before applying brow henna, you cleanse your skin with the skin cleansing tonic. The cleansing tonic is in a bottle, and I just applied it to a cotton pad and cleansed my skin. Supercilium's website also recommends that if the client wants to scrub or exfoliate their brows before coming in for an appointment, they can do so. So I did 2 tests with brow henna. In the first instance, I mixed the henna as I went, which means I didn't time exactly 15 minutes between the shades. So I did a second test, and in this test I prepared bowls of henna earlier, and then in each bowl I added rose water and mixed up all the henna. So all the bowls of pre-made henna were ready to go. So I applied them one by one in quick succession, and then I gave the henna about 15 to 20 minutes to develop. Then I removed the henna off my forearm, all in one go. What I found is that I didn't see much difference between the medium brown and the dark brown. So I put the dark brown back on and I gave it another 5 minutes. And that's when I saw a difference between the shades. So whilst I was visiting my regular YouTube model Alex, we tried brow henna on her. Now Alex has already had tattooing in the past or microblading, but that was a few years ago. So applying a tint or henna does still make a real big difference for her. Here's a little clip of us deciding which colour we should go for.
Is it medium?
No, I reckon, you don't reckon dark?
Dark?
Should we do medium? Just do dark, who cares? Okay. It's not like tint where it's going to just fade, is it?
No, you can't just rub this off.
Just do dark.
Oh yeah, so tints the skin. You were the one who wanted to do.
Oh yeah, the colour looks good, don't you think?
wanted to do dark. Yeah.
You're like, I'm just reminding you, this would be your idea.
Henna is different than tinting in its prep. You still cleanse the skin, but you don't apply Vaseline around the brow to begin with. You just go straight in and you apply the henna. But what you do is you have a couple of little cotton buds pre-prepared with henna tint remover on them. Then if you see any areas that you want to clean up, you just use your pre-prepared cotton buds with that henna tint remover. As you can see here, I'm just cleaning up around the brows. Another option with brow henna is ombre brows. You can wipe off the henna from the base of the brow within 5 minutes of application. Once you're happy that the henna has done its work within 15 to 20 minutes, you just wipe off the rest of the brow henna with water. So if Alex had have wanted to go a bit darker, I would have left this brow henna on another 5 minutes. I left my brows for ages. This has to be a couple of months with no tinting. So I tinted mine a golden brown. One thing I noticed with golden brown is it's very similar to medium brown, but I thought that for my skin tone, golden brown would be nice. Here's after, where I notice that I actually have no hair in one spot of my brow, and I apply a little bit more henna just there in order to get that coverage. And there's the after, where it's actually done a really good job of covering up that gap that I have. I have brows. The way that I recommend that the brow henna is used is you try and paint it on the brow, but you are going to find yourself needing to stamp it on the brows. You're going to need to get a good coverage in a thicker layer by stamping it throughout the brow area, and you do need the brow henna to dry. You want it to dry. It really needs the time to develop to get the effect that you want. Tinting stays on the skin for a couple of days. The natural skin oils remove the tint from the skin, and it ends up just being the hair that's tinted, so it looks more natural and it's just about the hair. But if you're more of a brow powder person, or you want to try microblading or something like that, or tattooing, and you think, what would I look like? I would go for brow henna, because it's going to give you a bit of an idea of what you look like with bolder brows, and you're going to have it for a couple of weeks. And so, overall, what I think of Supercilium brow henna, I think it's pretty good. I've only dealt with one other brand before, and for 5 shades and the price of the kit, which is around $190 to $200 Australian, you do get a lot of applications out of a jar. I would say that for me, for the brows I did, 1 scoop of the brow henna was too much. I could have gotten away with half of a scoop, and so you would get more out of it if you're a little bit more frugal or economical on that side of things. Thanks for visiting the channel today and watching the review on the brow henna. I think in fairness I've used this on subtler brows rather than the bolder brow look that maybe a lot of younger clients might like. Brow henna can be used to achieve that effect. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. See you later.